Welcome to 876 Sports Zone. I'm your host, Keith Cooper. Welcome to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Alright, thank you. This is the weekly recap. Jamaica Premier League, League 34 of 39. Waterhouse beat Tivoli 1-0. Tivoli Gardens beat Montego Bay United 1-0. Standing so far, Montego Bay United 65 points. Mount Pleasant 61. Racing 56. Portmore 56. And Waterhouse 56. Week 33 of 38 in the Premier League. Aston Villa 4, Sunderland 3. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Tottenham 2, Brighton 2. Man City 2, Arsenal 1. Fulham 0, Brentford 0. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0. Wolves 0, Leeds 3. Nottingham Forest 4, Burnley 1. And as we're going to see that into the Champions League, Arsenal went through with a 1-0. Atletico Madrid beat Barcelona 3-2 with Alex Lukman scoring the going away goal. Bayern Munich 4, Real Madrid 3. Also promoted to the Premier League is Coventry City with our own Jamaican players, Joel Latterbuck there and Efron Mason Clark playing in the Premier League next season. Okay, we see where Aston Villa played. Who is up in the top near to the Champions League spot? Played Sunderland. And we see where Aston Villa. What team scored first? A header coming across the left and he scored a goal. And then they see where Hogg replied in the 9th minute. And he scored. And then Watkins scored a beautiful goal. Kick from outside and scored a goal. And we see where again we see Rogers get the ball from the left hand side and hit it. And it ended up in the back of the net. That was 3-1. And the half ended 3-1. And you see where realized that Aston Villa was relaxing. They were leading 3-1 and they were relaxing, so it happened that they relaxed too much in the second half, which made Sunderland come back. Hume saw a ball in the middle of the park, dribbled past 3 players and put it in the back of the net. We also see the middle now, it was open because probably Aston Villa must have said them win the game 3-1 already. And they win the game already, but they relaxed too much. So our next one scored again for them. Hume scored for them. So we realized it was 3-3 heading to the end of the game. When Rogers squared the ball and Abraham by the end of his like him flick him foot upwards and hit the ball and then it slide into the corner. So that was 4-3. So the game ended 4-3. And it was a wonderful game. Either side was going going for the game because Aston Villa want to qualify for Europe. And it made it more exciting. It's the most exciting game of the day. Liverpool play Everton. at Everton grounds. You see here in the first half, Everton were attacking and they actually scored a goal. They were actually attacking and scored a goal. But it was ruled outside at EPL. Also, you see where Liverpool were attacking on the left hand side. And Gakpo kicked it over the bar. Also, the next occasion, we see Gakpo going from left to right. Get a ball, but he kicked it wide, left of the post. Also, Salah got across from Gakpo and kick it in the left corner and go. Make it 1-0, like 2016. Also, we see here on the other side, Everton keeper kick it out and it was squared. And better score in the 34th minute. I would say that Liverpool had the most of the shots, at about 12 to 14 shots. And that's 65%.
Yeah.
At 65% of the ball. And had more shots on target. We also saw in the second half where it was going end to end. And Gakpo had 2 opportunities to make it 3-1 or 4-1, but he had missed those opportunities. Also, we say that Liverpool got a corner. It was about in extra time, but the 99 minutes. And he make a square the ball and Van Dijk held it over. So the game ended 2-1 to Liverpool. The big game of today, Man City versus Arsenal, top of table clash. 2 great sides coming together. It was going forward, it was a good game in the first half where they were attacking. First ball square around and it was attacking from right to left, where Turkey got the ball inside the box and he was able to beat one man, beat the next man and score the goal. That was in the 18th minute. And then you see where the keeper, Donnarumma, make a mistake and that allowed Havertz to score the goal. But you see also where Haaland was on the opposite side. He was making chances where he actually touched the bar a couple of times and put it over. We also see where Eze make a run in the box, struck it, but it looked under end of the post and came out. And we realized it was going from end to end. As at half time, it was 1-1. The next half, I realized that Arsenal was attacking very forceful through Eze on the left side. They were coming to themselves in the second half, and they were putting through the passes together. Well, we see where that Man City also made changes and put on several players, and when they did that, they gained the momentum. You see where Eze went down again and struck it over the post. Also, we see where Haaland struck it again and went over the post also. And in the final third, you see where Bernardo Silva, Duku, make a cross, passed Haaland, and Haaland scored in 65 minutes. And we see where, when that went on, Arsenal was behind the ball and they were making the passes one to the left. Also, they got a chance, Musquera got a chance and he hit it over the bar. And we see where Man City get also a next chance and put it over the bar. So we see that when the game finished, we see that the Man City fans were cheering because they know had a set way to go for the title. You see where Arsenal now, they're not out of the way, as going forward, you see where Man City had most of the position of the ball. They had 65% of the ball and Arsenal had 45% of the ball. And you see we are in the future, what might happen is that Man City also have to play Crystal Palace, have to play Bournemouth, also have to play Aston Villa. So it's going to be a challenging time in order to move to the title. Thank you.
Testing goalkeeper Robert Sanchez with a powerful drive.
Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and click the notification bell. I'm out.
The description, music sweet, I am number one. Music nice, I am number one.